And we're live.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Are you excited for another tale of desperate measures?
Yeah.
I am too. Okay, where's my plug? It's here somewhere.
It's in the correct place.
Trying to plug my computer into the wall. There we go. Boop. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now then. Last time on Desperate Measures, the gang was like, whoa, you know what would be cool? Helping out these Yuan-Ti people, so that way we can help the desert people not have their water being siphoned away. And so we went down, and holy shit were people mind control. It was a stealth mission to get by them underwater. It was weird. You know what else was weird? Weird slimy stuff. And then once we got closer, weird vision. It was creepy as fuck. And then we eventually got to this bitch's lair. And holy shit was the battle intense, yo. This thing had mind control powers. This thing was a charming individual, and just capable of all sorts of mass panic. But together, with the power of strength, harmony, love, and incredible violence, we were capable of killing this thing in 5 rounds. Which is a testament to our bonds as a family, and our bonds as a killing machine.
It's literally 30 seconds.
Yes, I know. It's like a record. Wow. Next boss we have to fight, we're killing it in 4 rounds.
We almost died in 30 seconds.
2 over. Chelsea has Jeremy up her sleeve. We don't want to say that out loud.
You guys almost died in 30 seconds.
Right. I just stand back and watch the panic. And now?
And we ended with you guys wanting to search for loot.
Treasure, a memoir, a diary, anything really.
I will give anyone who is proficient in investigation the ability to search. Anyone who is in on the search could also lend the help action to somebody else to give them.
Ooh. I am good at the investigations.
I'm not. Have fun.
Okay.
Like, alright, but I'm not proficient, so I'll help you.
I'll help somebody who's good at investigation.
I got a 7, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna roll the dice. Roll the dice. Investigation! Hi! Fuck. That's an 11.
Yikes forever.
Kenzie, are you also rolling?
Oh.
You said you were proficient?
No, I said I would. I'm not proficient.
Oh, so we're sticking with the 11. Got it. Okay. So Vishara works for quite a while tirelessly, and since it's such a large cavern, and there's so many visual obstructions, you can't just look around. You gotta actually swim. It takes a while to become completely sure that there's really nothing in here. You do come to the conclusion that you could probably harvest some things from the creature itself, but beyond that,
there's not much happening here, boys.
It seems that this creature collected its idea of wealth by collecting people. People being the Yuan-Ti and the Illithid.
You know, that makes sense. It wasn't the treasure this creature found. It was the friendships it forged via its psychic takeover along the way.
I wouldn't call
feels like that's a loose definition of friendship.
Not bad. Friendship.
Speaking of parts of value on this creature, Wash was probably already on that.
Before you're able to really get started with harvesting, and while Vishara is off in the reaches of the cavern searching,
I'm gonna put myself far away then. Boopity boop.
there is an arrival of something like 8 Wanti into the cavern, arriving from 4 from one tunnel and 4 from another tunnel. And they come. I'm not going to bother with tokens because this is going to be a roleplay encounter, so I'm not going to bother with tokens.
Who needs them?
Yeah. But they arrive and they seek you out and they seem to know where you're at, but they stay at quite a distance, and even with very little passive perception and insight, they are clearly giving off the impression that they are making huge efforts not to appear as a threat.
So anyway, I started blasting. No.
No more war crimes.
I'm kidding.
Fun.
So, does anyone have a reaction to them arriving?
Just gonna kind of wave at them, I guess. Just wave them over. Or if they don't move, I'll walk over to them. Be like, can we help you?
They all approach, and you see that 7 of the 8 hang back and show deference to one in particular. Now this figure is an older Wanti. It is male. It is visibly, it appears more snake-like than human-like. Just lots of scales. The features are all very snake-like. And it approaches you guys, and the voice speaks. It's very deep, but also very reedy, like a snake hiss. And he says that we as a people owe you our thanks and gratitude for freeing our minds from the influence of this creature. We have come to offer our gratitude in the way of assistance in anything you might need.
I'm gonna look over to Vishara or any other.
Garrett's not here at the moment.
I'm away on business.
I'm looking for you for help. All right. I'll go ahead and talk to everybody else. Just know that we don't want to hurt you. We're glad to do this for you, and we're glad that you're all right. And I'm gonna go find somebody else.
I'm in the southern area.
Wash is gloving up.
Are you not going into the body and like looking for them? So maybe not you, as you're covered in guts. So I'm gonna go find Bashara.
That Wash isn't much of a talker. I mean, can be, but
it's probably after like 10 minutes that Bashara just swims on back. There is absolutely nothing of value here.
I wouldn't say that, darling, because there's people over there that are saying that they're very grateful for what they've done and they'd like to assist.
Oh, hi. How are you guys doing? Are you guys doing okay?
They nod. And they've just been patiently waiting for you guys to need anything. They could tell that you guys needed to gather now.
Okay. Well,
The elder speaks in to your question. Says that thanks to you all, our minds have been freed.
and that's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. And I'm very glad that you guys were freed from us slaying this beast. I mean, if you guys were still mind-controlled after this beast died, oof. That would have been a lot of spellcasting. Am I right?
You can tell that your joke kind of falls short, because the elder Yuan-Ti is frequently glancing from you over to Wash, kind of watching what Wash is doing with a bit of sincere confusion. He doesn't speak up.
Oh, my friend over here, he loves monsters. He has, what's it called? A catchphrase? A saying? I like the word saying, so let's use that word. He has a saying that the bits that don't kill you make you stronger. And so he's taken that literally. So he's trying to find...
Once said that in my life.
He's trying to find something useful.
He says, well, I completely agree with that. And he's exactly correct. However, I make no offense, and I would never mean to imply that you don't know what you're doing, but he's doing it wrong.
Excuse me?
Wash, pause for a minute. Also, how is he wrong?
Well, if you want the ritual to go correctly, he's missed a few steps.
I am so sorry. I have never heard of anything of a ritual of this. I am very intrigued. Please, explain.
Oh, well, naturally I had assumed that that's why you guys were here. So if you didn't come to complete the ritual, then would you mind if I ask what brought you here?
Okay. Vishara takes out her lute and explains it all in song.
Underwater, the lute does not function.
I was about to say, baby,
You shouldn't take out your lute.
No! It's waterlogged now, darn it!
It's more than waterlogged. It is so much more than waterlogged.
It's very much slime logged, probably.
Oh, no.
It's a magical lute. It can be fixed. Can it?
You guess as much as, your guess is as good as mine.
I'll try to fix it later.
When we're out of the water, you can try and prestidigitate it to make it a little bit cleaner, and then I'll try and see if we can dry it.
Okay, thank you.
But we'll probably have to replace the strings.
Okay.
Again.
Hopefully it's not the strings that were enchanted. Anyway, so, we were sent over here by a civilization about 3 days yonder in that direction. There is a river that comes off of the mountain that's above this lovely area. That helps them, survive in the blistering hot sun. Because water is important for everyone. While you guys were mind-controlled, part of your faction, or group, was tasked with making a wall to drown your area in water. And we were sent to figure out what the heck was going on with the water. That led us to the Yuan-Ti up top. They told us about the situation. We were like, sure, we can kill the thing that's mind-controlling you guys. No problem. And here we are now.
I understand. So, you came to save your own people from danger, and by doing so, you also saved us.
Well, yeah. Because you guys are important too. Everyone is important in this world.
I find this quite remarkable. If you would be interested, I would love the opportunity to show you the ritual that will grant you the knowledge of the Elder Brain. Our people have... Our people have long known of such a ritual. However, we've never had the opportunity to complete it, having never
Watch is super intrigued.
been faced with the experience.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
if
Yes.
you
Watch is
all
very
would,
intrigued.
100% yes.
Yes. Okay.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
Immediately after hearing that, I would like to make an inside check about, like, 1, how dangerous is this, and 2, how bad is this?
Okay. Yeah. Run it.
Same.
Roll it.
But I was wondering if my passive of 18, as I'm passively listening to this, would cover it.
Your passive insight. I will go so far as to say your spidey senses are not tingling to alert you to any passively perceived danger.
24 for me.
Damn.
Insight check.
24 insight check, and if I understand correctly, you want to gain an insight on the nature of the ritual, right?
Is it safe? Is it going to be okay? Is it going to destroy the world? Kind of yes.
The 24 will tell you with firm conviction that this ritual is not something that this person is nervous about in any way. He holds no misgivings or hesitation at all. Purely excitement at the idea of being able to, for the first time in God's know how many decades, actually complete this ritual.
Well, this is exciting. I shall admit.
Just kind of creepily rubs the brainy part of the obelisk exterior, and it's like, show me your secrets.
So, is this... Would you like some assistance? Because I can make it so that way you are better at doing certain tasks. Is this ritual a smart thing? Is it a wise thing? Do you need to, I don't know, sing to get this ritual to work? I don't know.
So
I want to cast Enhance ability on him, but I don't know which stat to.
Yeah, the DM gets that, but he doesn't. So he's hesitant, and he says, I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Okay. There is a spell known as Enhance ability. I can make you, as a person, the person doing this ritual, and helping us gain the knowledge of the Elder Brain, whatever this ritual does, but I don't know how exactly you do your magics. Is it something that you learn over time by being a super smart individual? Is this something that you sing or persuade an entity to do? Is this just something that you, as a person with all of your wisdom of being a wise individual, can just do?
I understand.
Uh-huh.
I believe that the best use of that particular spell will be, how often can you cast it?
I can cast it on up to 2 people.
How often?
Alright.
Pretty often.
Then,
But only 2 people at the same time.
how about this? I will answer your question by way of explaining the ritual.
Yes, please. That would be helpful.
The ritual is completed by one particular person on their own. Nobody can lend assistance. Nobody can participate in another person's ritual. Each of you, in turn, will need to kneel over the fallen Elder Brain.
Oh.
You will need to mentally focus as clearly and hard as you can upon your memories of the fight with the Elder Brain. Once you have firmly recalled each and every moment of the fight, you will take this ritual knife that I have, and you will carve out a chunk of Elder Brain at least the size of an apple. Keeping the memories of your fight firmly in mind, you will consume that chunk.
I'm sorry. Consuming the brain?
It is vital that you maintain your consumption of the section of brain that you carve off. If you do not manage to keep it down, the ritual will not complete.
Okay.
Watch will approach the elder and just kind of like hold out his knife and says, holds out his hand and says, "I'll do it."
I need an hour. I don't feel comfortable doing this unless I just calm my stomach down. Okay, I need an hour. Okay.
That tried very hard not to convince those two to do it.
The elder Yuan-Ti offers the knife to Wash and says, "Remember to focus as hard as you can. That is honestly more important than your consumption."
Got it.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on you using my new third level spell slots. What? So we both get, I think, wisdom for calling a battle? Or is it an intelligence thing?
You decide if you want to assist with the wisdom of recalling the battle or the constitution of keeping it down.
You know what? I feel like he is already a hardy boy, so I'm gonna give him the wisdom advantage.
Probably a good call.
And I'm gonna use the constitution one because, boy, I need to hold this bitch down.
Perhaps something, a quick hint to bolster my resolve.
Yes.
Inspiration!
You got this. Oh, I'm out of that.
Okay, that's fine. Just
if you want to do it
asking.
now, feel free. I believe in you. You got this.
Yeah, he's gonna try. He's gonna try.
Okay, so first I need a straight wisdom check, no proficiency bonus, simply a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
But you get advantage because of the owl.
Right.
Oh, that reminds me. Spell slot on.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Nice. That is what you needed. You no, it's a little higher than what you needed. It's not exactly, but it is a successful roll.
Got it.
It wasn't a 20 DC. I wouldn't do that to you.
Thank you.
So you strangely you feel pretty mentally clear. And the blow by blow account of the battle plays through your mind. You focus on everything that you did and focus on your reasonings for why you did that, and you feel as if you're focusing on what you might have learned from that experience. And while you're doing that, you carve off your chunk of flesh. Now I need a Constitution saving throw. That is your physical resolve to keep the chunk down as you eat it.
All right. Well, here we go. I don't get any kind of advantage for like diseases or poison, right? Like this is
No,
uh,
this is
just
purely
That's what I thought.
the gross factor.
Yeah.
This is your gag reflex.
What gag reflex?
You honestly, in 2 bites, consume it and just you're fine. You look around like, is that it? However,
I'm a true zombie. I have devoured brains.
However, upon completion of that, and within 30 seconds after your consumption of this piece of flesh from the elder brain, I want you to, using your recent recollection of the fight, I want you to tell me Do you feel like you were more focused on the tactical maneuvers and the weaponry of the fight, or the magical influence and the more intangible effects that happen?
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
Hmm.
I guess because his guns kind of kept like breaking on him, he would probably be more focused on like the magical aspect because he had to rely on like his his magic items, his other things that he can do that don't rely on the physical per se, um, and how the sheer mental force of this creature was able to stun so many of his allies in the midst of combat. Um,
I will keep that in mind.
okay.
Each of you are going to receive something for completing the ritual. However, I'm not telling anyone what that is until everyone's done, purely because once you see what someone else, like the result of Wash's experience, it will influence your answer when I ask your question.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You know what? Visharsh is gonna fucking bite the bullet and be like, okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
Wash hands are the knife.
Thank you.
All right, so let's make a wisdom check. No proficiency bonus, just the wisdom modifier.
Okay, I get to add a jack of all trades because I'm not proficient in basic wisdom checks, so I think it adds it automatically, but I'm gonna just double check. Does a third... Wait, did I get my talisman back?
You did. I gave you your talisman back at the end of
Thank
the
you.
fight.
I'm expending a charge.
I did
Does
give
a
that back to you.
16 work?
Okay, so your total is 15?
13 plus 2 is oftentimes 15, yes.
Hey, you have an extremely difficult time focusing on the fight, your memories of that, because you are so focused on, oh god, I have to eat this shit. And it's hard for you to focus on recalling the fight. You do feel like you were moderately successful. You feel almost confident that you did well enough that you can proceed with eating what you carved up.
Okay. Here we go. Can I cast, as I cut the thing, can I cast Prestidigitation to make it taste better?
No.
I can't. Got it. Well, here we go. Con save.
Yes.
Here we go. 14.
Hmm.
I'm not getting anything from this, am I?
Hey, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The elder Wanti steps up as
Mm.
you are full heaving and trying to throw it up. And
Nope, I got it.
the elder Wanti steps up and takes you by the shoulders and looks you in the eye, and he firmly growls straight into your face. Swallow. And he casts the command spell on you. And I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Can I choose to fail it?
You can choose to fail it.
I fail it.
You find yourself commanded to swallow, and because of his intervention, he adds a +4 to your save, which just tips you over the edge. The DC is 7.
Oh.
So you, with his help, you do succeed in keeping it down. However, because you were just barely on edge for both roles, I'm going to choose for you instead of asking you.
That is 100% viable.
So, who's next?
Well, may as well get this over with.
If we want to wait an hour, I feel like I can come up with some hymns that will help you guys swallow this thing.
The elder says that results are better if they are done on their own without help from others.
Never mind. What time for just spells then? Here we go. Oh wait, I have 1 4th level slot remaining. Fuck yeah. Okay. Who wants help in the lab or in the con department? Kid,
I figured I was just gonna wing it.
Okay.
All right.
Kid, wiser or heartier in your stomach?
I think wiser makes more sense right now.
Got it. I will cast Enhance Ability at 4th level. Let's give Wisdom to both Kit and my lovely Crux, and then Constitution to Amelia. Wait, no, not Amelia. Well, yeah, Amelia. I feel like Amelia would be down for doing it right now.
Yeah. So starting with, I think Croxall spoke up just barely before Kit did, so we'll start with Croxall. Vishara hands the knife to Croxall, and you are free to begin your process.
It's a weird chicken. That's all it is. It's a weird chicken.
So, make your wisdom check.
Oh.
You are on that. Holy shit.
Yeah. I didn't have a feeling that I was gonna have a hard time with that con save, though.
Yeah. Good lord. Okay. Like a fucking boss, you just walk right up, carve it off, and swallow it down. I would like for you to tell me, were you focused on, again, I will refer to your tactical maneuvers and weaponry, or were you more reliant during the fight upon your state of mind?
I'm gonna go with weaponry intact.
Okay. Got it.
Next. As he just hands out the knife, gesturing to the rest of the group.
It will take a lead.
Okay, you got this, girl. Woo!
Neither of the humans are girls, but okay.
Right, sorry. You got this. Woo!
13. So I think...
You feel as if it was a challenge, recalling the details of the fight. More than the details, you find yourself recalling the emotions that you felt because of it. But you do feel like, really, it was good enough. You can proceed with your con save.
Oh no.
You do fully lose your cookies. But the elder is going to step up again. However, before before he is able to get to you, you have fully lost what you have already consumed. And he says that there will be a possibility that once everybody else has had their chance, we can come back to you and give you another chance. It will get harder because now your mind knows what to expect and will fight you, which means the DC will go up. But we can try again.
Ooh. It's okay. It's okay. It's a weird chicken.
So, Kit hands it over to Ytterbian.
No.
Are you not
Ytterbian
doing
ain't
it?
doing it?
No. Ytterbian is not handing it from Kit. As soon as Kit throws up, Ytterbian is headed over and making sure that they are okay. Because this is not normal. You don't eat brains. This is bad. Kit's been already having kind of like a rough time. It being in the water, being in the cave. Ytterbian's also not doing great. So no. It's Amelia's turn right now. We're focusing on Kit just threw up.
Okay.
Right.
All right, Amelia steps forward. Would you like to make a medicine check or anything for helping out Kit?
Wash
Yes, I
would like
would.
to assist with that. He's proficient in medicine as well.
Well, I'm also proficient, and I've got a 15 on the die, so that's a 25 total.
Ooh.
Okay, that's perfect. You're
What if
able
you roll
to.
a nat 20?
You're able to get Kit if you are receptive to her help. Kit does feel a lot more soothed, and particularly the frame of mind that you're under is more stable. Just having the comfort of a friend. So, wisdom check. Here we go.
Oh no.
Shit. Okay. And con save.
I definitely gave you advantage on the con. Oh.
Okay. Amelia also fails in her first attempt.
No.
Does either Ytterbian or Kit want to give it a go?
Now we're just focusing on Amelia at this point. So if Kit wants to try again, Ytterbian's delaying the inevitable.
Seeing what is happening, Vishar is going to be like, Kit, this is my lucky talisman. I don't give this to anyone often. I believe in you. You got this.
It wants to, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yes. Okay. Still got advantage on the wisdom. Here we go. If you want to add a d4, you totally can.
Sure, why not?
Hey.
Okay.
That's not gonna be a problem.
You feel like so I'm keeping in my mind the factors that are involved, and having a friend medically attend to you, and also the magical and emotional support of Vishara handing over the trinket. Both are bolstering to your resolve, and I lowered the DC back to what it was, which was 15.
Yes! Boom! We did it, gang.
So that is a successful wisdom check.
Okay.
We need a con save.
Yeah, this one's gonna be the problem.
No, you got it.
Oh, yeah, boy!
So the question for Kit is, all right. Were you more determined to get to where you needed to be and be present for the fight, or were you more focused on eliminating the threat of someone with more power than they should have?
Getting there and getting it over with. So the first one.
Okay.
The questions differ from person to person.
Okay. That brings us back to Euturbian. You've tended to Amelia. She looks like she's a lot more comforted, and honestly, if anything, she's just frustrated that she failed and seems to be fine.
Well, we all gotta fail eventually.
Okay. Let's go, Euturbian. Let's go.
Oh, the chant is unnecessary. So is Amelia doing this first, or am I?
We'll let you go for it.
This chunk of brain is no different in texture from the water y'all have been breathing.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
That's like the opposite of what anyone wants to hear right now.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, you've already been breathing the similar texture stuff. Is
I mean, I guess.
21 wisdom check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Your recollection of the fight is pretty solid.
I hope so. Now the hard part. That is...
Bent your nose.
That is an 18 con save.
Awesome. Dang, girl, dang!
That is what I wanted. All right. I want to know. Once again, I am asking, were you focused on the tactical maneuvers of the fight, or were you focused on your own personal abilities?
Would you consider healing others a tactical decision or a personal ability?
Maybe it's both.
Yeah, that's I've been kind of thinking about the answers in my head a little bit. So that's the part where I got stuck on.
And she didn't need magical help. I didn't cast any enhance ability stuff on her.
So I will ask you a question in return. Were you focused on healing because it was what is needed in that situation, meaning it was the tactical best thing for you to do? Or were you focused on healing others because you feel that's just what you're good at?
Oh, then the first one.
Okay. So let's stick with the tactics. Okay.
Was that the same question you asked me, basically, and I just didn't hear it that way?
No, it was the answers for your question are different than the answers for you to be.
Okay. It just sounded really similar. That's the only reason I asked. Sorry.
All right, Amelia gets one more shot.
Okay.
Let's just see if I have anything that I had forgotten that I.
Kit, may I have my pen back, please?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And as Amelia's like psyching herself up, Vishara just floats above her and just slyly puts it in her hair and is just like upside down in front of her face. You got this. No one else can do it but you.
I'm actually going to take out the brooch of confidence and pin it on somewhere on her clothing. Kind of subtly, as best as I can.
To be honest, Amelia looks just emotionally extremely touched by the gesture from both of you.
Yeah.
And that will return her DC back to what it was. So, a wisdom check. Oh my god, please. Yes!
Yeah!
Yes! Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Constitution save. Oh my god.
Question.
Okay.
Would that brooch thing, because it grants advantage versus things that are aberration-y, help in this instance?
You know what?
Oh
Because
no, that's the necklace, baby. The brooch is the one that makes you more confident in yourself.
Oh.
I am going to use that role play element of confidence, and I'm going to give Amelia advantage, and I'm also going to take advantage of the D4, which gives me 15, which is the DC.
Yeah, baby.
So everyone has completed the ritual successfully. Amelia, I'll start with Amelia because it's quick and easy, and hers is already done. Character sheet. Amelia suddenly glows with the bluish light of Carer, even so deep underground, and she seems to gain some kind of significant effect from Carer, and I will explain that after. Going down the list, Wash was the first to go. Wash, you gain the feat Eldritch Initiate because of your experience from the fight and the things that you learned from that experience.
Okay.
Eldritch Initiate. What does that
next.
do?
Vishara, because of your roles, I am choosing for you, and I am choosing that your focus was going to result in you learning the meta magic adept. Indeed.
Fuck yeah! Save for Vishara! Oh my god!
Proxol went next.
I'm not seeing Eldritch
Is it
Initiate. I'm seeing Eldritch Adept.
Is
I
it
might
Eldritch?
have written it wrong. It could be Eldritch Adept. I might have
Mhm.
just written it down wrong.
Okay.
Proxol, you gain Fighter Initiate.
Interesting.
Kit, you gain the Mobile feat.
Oh.
Bruh.
Mobile on a monk.
And
That's insane.
So I want to preface Euterbians with it might feel to you as if I'm handing more to Euterbian than to anyone else. But I promise these were all selected to give you guys like the effect that would be the most appropriate. So instead of just a feat, I am giving both Euterbian and Amelia levels of something they're not leveled in. And that is because Euterbian and Amelia have affected each other.
Oh.
Because of Euterbian's the devotion and the performance of her abilities and her devotion and what she's good at have profoundly affected Amelia, and Amelia just gained a level of life cleric. Euterbian, however, was profoundly affected by the fight, so much so that her abilities have increased because of the fight, and especially from watching the tactical maneuvers and stuff of melee combat with, everything that goes on in all of these fights. Euterbian, I would like to give you a level of fighter.
Oh.
I was
So
not expecting this.
We toyed between offering you a change from life cleric to something like war cleric or something, but it felt like giving you things like second wind and action surge and the few things that come with a level 1 fighter would be more
Action Surge
appropriate
is
to
not a
what
level 1 fighter thing. That is a level 2
isn't
thing.
it?
Yeah.
But yeah, the things that come with learning how to fight. So you're gaining some ability to throw throw down.
Okay. Not what I was expecting, but okay. Oh, God.
Mechanical question.
Uh-huh.
Would this increase her level cap to 21 as well? Like, what if she wanted to continue being a cleric afterwards?
This level does not count against your
Okay.
your level.
It just basically gives you free dope abilities as an add-on. That's awesome. High five, Kenzie.
Thanks. Now whatever Jeremy's gonna throw at us is gonna kick my ass specifically.
I don't know. I'll probably see it coming with a passive perception of 23 and magical dark vision out to 120 feet.
It's still gonna attempt.
Are we both dark vision people?
Mm-hmm.
We're both dark vision people, yay!
I mean, I had dark vision before, but now I've got devil's sight.
I also have double sight. This is amazing.
I mean, okay, I'm torn, actually. I'll
What are you
go
torn
ahead and
between?
say it. That, I'm torn between that or, fucking, what was the other one? I think it was either... I think it was Fiendish Vigor or, Mask of Many Faces.
Mask of Many Faces would be helpful, not gonna lie. I don't got that one.
I mean, I was thinking of it because roleplay reasons.
Oh, roleplay reasons. Hello.
There are people after Wash. Yeah. So, being able to not look like he does would be handy. But being able to see things coming would also be handy.
Mm-hmm. It truly would. Now I need to look at the sorcerer meta magic, because I definitely want subtle, I just don't know what the other one I want is.
And you know what? He's gonna go with Eldritch Sight because that will let him detect magic at will, which will let him see potentially invisible things.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll be outlined in fucking enchantment or illusion magic or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's very fair actually. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be like the all-seeing eye of Odin himself.
Okay. Okay.
It also makes sense, like logically, going more towards the All Father than Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also true.
DM,
Yes.
does that extra level affect my hit points?
It does.
Okay.
Gasp.
And your hit die, which means you now have 1d10 as a hit die.
Oh shit.
I have so much to array. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I know I don't sound appreciative, I'm just overwhelmed.
Being overwhelmed is part of the joys.
Yes.
Okay. I definitely want subtle. So that way, I can be subtle with my stuff. Vishara ain't a subtle person, but she's gonna learn.
She's a very subtle person.
But the thing is, I only got 2 sorcery points out of this. So taking something like Quicken Spell. Wait, Quicken Spell.
Yes. Quicken spell.
Quicken Spell with Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
A once per long rest.
Yes.
6 Eldritch Blasts at a hoe.
Now you're thinking.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Or hell, even twin spell. Like, You can just cast 6 that way.
Well, since Eldritch Blast does raise, you can. It doesn't work for the
it
twin
doesn't?
spell.
Oh,
But
okay.
I could twin my hex, so that way, if there are 2 hoes that I want
Good.
to eventually target, I could just focus fire one of them and then not have to waste my bonus action on another
Isn't
one.
Hex concentration?
Hex is a concentration spell, yes.
So you couldn't concentrate on 2 of them.
I can.
Technically be 1.
Ooh, you know what? I like that we're getting this out of the way now instead of later.
Right.
Do I have any spells that would be useful if I twin them?
I don't know.
What spells do I got? Wait,
I don't know.
I could twin dispel magic. I could.
You drank all the claws you bought me. You're an asshole.
What?
Yeah, they are. There's 1 white claw, 2 white claw, 3 white claw, 4 white claw, 5
And he's
white
the only white
claw.
girl drunk on White Claws. That's why he's got a
I'm
headache.
still bowling for dollars here.
Teddy.
Wait a minute. I could twin
You need to
sending.
take all these dishes downstairs.
What is going on?
Whose mom is talking to them?
That's gotta be
Probably
Teddy.
Teddy's.
Teddy, you okay? Let's assume Teddy is AFK at the moment.
It's probably a safe assumption.
Okay.
Oh, he took great weapon fighting. Nice.
Dope. Great weapon fighting is great for him.
Hey, sick.
Yeah. Ooh, distance spell would be nice. Extend spell maybe? Definitely not hiding. You know what? You know what? No, it's gonna be quicken spell. Boop boop. Quicken and settle. I'm a quick and settle lady.
So the stories tell.
And those White Claws were from last week.
Sure they were.
No,
Everything
seriously,
okay?
I had Bud Light seltzers is what fucked me over last night. Yeah, no, I was off in the bathroom and my mom was asking if I had cans and stuff. Forgot to mute my shit before I left the room.
Oh no, that is 100% okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scrub move.
What matters is that we are amazing and that we just got a ritual done, guys.
We ate an elder brain.
We did eat an elder brain. We are linked by the brain.
Ew. Oh, God.
No.
Are we calling this thing an elder
elder
list? Or are we calling it an abo brain?
I want to see further in the dark.
Oh, God.
I think we decided on Elder Lich because it doesn't remind us of Abba.
Right. It is an elder lich. Got it. I'm just going to
Elder Lich?
adjust where I got this
Elder
from.
Lich?
Elder Lich, not Elder Lich.
Elder lich. Got it.
Elder Lich would be
Wait a minute.
way worse, probably.
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, we would just not live from that.
Oh, God.
You good, homie?
Good idea, don't
I've
ask
never
it.
multi-classed before. This is so much.
Multiclassing is a lot. The fact
How
that
do you do this?
I'm currently doing this right now,
How do you do this?
knowing that
Very easily.
everything is going to be okay.
True. I do need to remember that more.
I'm only
Yeah.
12 levels of fighter and 1 level of rogue, so it's pretty
Yeah.
simple.
Hey, it's not like you're 8 levels of warlock and 5 levels of bard. That's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah,
That
with
would
pack
cause- that would
magic
drive me
and
to
spell
drink.
slots.
Mhm.
Fuck all that.
But here's the thing. You are a spellcaster multiclassing into a martial class. That means it's so much easier for you to keep track of your shit.
Yeah, you just have a bunch of martial abilities now. You're better at fighting
Yeah.
and combat.
What do
I'm-
level 1 fighters get again?
What?
Oh, talking to myself.
I think. Fuck, I don't remember actually. It's different when you multi-class into it, but.
Oh, it- A fighting style as well as the ability to second wind.
Yeah. You get a fighting style, and you get second winds, and I
That's it.
think you get proficiencies. No proficiencies.
Yeah, but she is. Oh, right, martial weapons.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't
shit!
think life. I don't think
Yeah,
life
you get
clerics
all the
had that
martial
before.
weapons now for free. You don't get
Yeah.
proficiency in heavy armor, sadly, because you multiclassed into it. But you get all the martial weapons.
I already have proficiency into heavy armor, baby.
Because you're a dwarf.
Right, because you're a life cleric.
No, because you're a dwarf.
One of the two. But either way, all the martial weapons.
Kenzie, you're gonna hit more things.
Yay!
Good God.
Which means you are a more versatile person. Yay!
God.
I just want to do one of these for funsies. Oh my god, and of course I do.
Honestly, this works for Vishara. She was focusing more on like her own innate abilities and being like, okay, if only I could just do like this one thing, but you know what? That's okay. Boom. Got this other thing. I got the magic in me. I got the magic in me.
This one thing.
Like that one song from the 2000s.
Fucking love that song.
I haven't heard it since I watched that movie
It's
that
called
that
One
one girl
Thing
from
by Finger 11.
the heck. Anyway, are we good to keep going? Have we done all the things? Kenzie, you good?
Go on without me. Go on without me.
No, it's okay, it's okay. What do you need, Chica? What do you need help with?
I'm just so. I'm so.
Mm-hmm.
Just go on without me, please.
Okay.
Catch up.
Okay, you will catch up?
I'll catch up.
Okay. Marla, Ted, you guys ready to go?
Ted?
Teddy.
Who's Teddy?
Who's Ted?
Who's Teddy? I don't know no Teddy.
Crocs, Kit, you guys ready?
I've never heard of his name before.
I didn't realize we were in character.
Until they decided we were.
I'll just
I
fucking.
guess.
Sorry.
Well, that's okay. It was entertaining nonetheless. Dungeon Master, are you here? You have been muted.
I am. I was coughing, so I muted.
Oh, well, I'm sorry you've been coughing. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I like to think that
Yeah,
Vishara is
you
actually
guys,
having a conversation with the Raven Queen right now. Are you coughing, Raven Queen? Are you okay?
Just
Anyway.
Yeah, just this head cold. It's fine.
Ooh, have some honey with that. It'll help right out.
So you guys, you complete your ritual, and the elder Wanti respectfully asks that, you know, even though you guys were the ones to defeat Cerulean, he asks your permission for he and his people to also complete the ritual and gain knowledge from the elder brain.
You know what? Sure. Would you like? I can't
Wash
really
wants to do it again. No, I'm kidding.
Nope. I can't really help you guys with animal spirits like I've been doing, but I can give you memories of the fight if you would wish.
He comments that is extremely kind of you, but he will be happy to just take whatever knowledge the elder brain will give them, and they will, if you are willing, they will keep the remains of the elder brain here, and throughout the day they'll bring all of their people down to complete the ritual one at a time. But first, he says that he recognizes that you all are not from here and are probably uncomfortable with the situation, and he offers to guide you safely back to the surface, and he has the skill and the knowledge necessary to free you of your dependence on the water to breathe once you have removed yourself from the water.
That would be awesome. Wait a minute. Once we get to that point where like the inn used to be, where did the house go?
Yeah, before we get there, Wash is totally fine with them taking parts of the elder brain, but Wash would also like to harvest any parts of the aboleth part of this thing that might potentially be useful. At the very least, take a trophy.
Yeah. It is possible to harvest the aboleth hide that can sell for quite a bit. There is also the aboleth tentacles that were the ones that delivered disease. It's possible that you could harvest the glands that contain the disease toxin, and you could potentially. However, that the elder is happy to discuss this with you, and he lets you know that it is extremely unlikely that the substance that delivers the disease will be stable, and it will probably decay and become inert rather quickly.
Well, Vishar, Vishar, would you be able to assist in getting this to Archibald quickly?
Yes. Give me. Once we have the bit, and I rest for an hour, I can totally help you get it to Archie.
Elder, do you think it would keep for at least an hour after being removed?
He says it's possible, and he would be very interested to see if that works out, because it would also help them in the future if they fight another one of these creatures, that they could possibly do the same. So with his help and your expertise, I will give you advantage on a survival check to harvest what you're going for.
Word. Cool beans. I will. And actually, I mean, I guess I would probably maybe wait an hour to harvest. I could also do that.
Oh yeah, we can just wait for an hour.
Yeah, I could just wait for an hour so that we get our short rest in, and then try to do it. Try to take it out. I don't know.
He comments that it's already been at least 30 minutes since the creature died, and waiting an hour,
Yeah, all right.
the disease will most certainly decay.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Time to harvest this now.
That is terrible.
Ooh. Advantage, though?
Yeah.
I'm outside, so what did you roll?
A total of 16.
Okay, 16 is good enough. You do feel like you have... there were a few of the the aboleth tentacles. There were a few of them. You did successfully harvest one gland. So you have 3 doses of the aboleth disease toxin.
One second.
Okay.
Aboleth disease toxin gland 3 doses. How much would you say it weighs?
Oh, it's not very big. Probably 3 or 4 ounces.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, because it's just the gland. It's not the whole tentacle. I was thinking the whole tentacle for some reason. I was like, it's like that's 3 ounces. Okay. Okay. Disease gland extracted from an aboleth. Okay. Do I get any of the hide?
Make another survival check, again with advantage for the hide.
Okay. One second here. Finish that. Okay. Incoming. That's better. It's a 13 on the die for a total of 21.
Okay. So the creature, the aboleth creature, is pretty large, but a good portion of the hide itself was destroyed by the fusion with the elder brain. And so you successfully managed to harvest the hide that is harvestable, which is roughly 15 feet of aboleth hide.
All right. Aboleth hide. Alrighty. And how much would you say that weighs?
Easily 20 pounds.
All right. Got all that added.
Looking it over, there are things that could be harvested as a trophy of the kill. Things like teeth and claws. Depending on how morbid you want to be, you could harvest an eyeball or something. But none of them would have any real magical properties or properties of potion ingredients or anything. They would be purely trophies of the kill.
I'ma take a tooth. That bite was weird.
I want to take the eye.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a breather from these sick fucks.
It's the eye of the Allfather. You know, it's symbolism. Symbolism.
You know what else is symbolism? The sun.
These nuts.
Nope.
Sorry.
I was gonna say the sun, as we are about to reach the surface.
Yes. About that tavern dart.
Right, the tavern dart. Where the heck is it?
I will offer anyone. You don't need to be proficient because honestly, you all know the rough area where it was thrown, and barring a natural one, it's easily found. So one person will take investigation with advantage to find the tavern dart.
One more time,
Okay.
Hush.
Hey!
Tell her
I
what you
found it.
got.
I got a nat 20 for a total of 24.
Got it. All right. So the tavern dart is retrieved. It has been long enough that the tavern has disappeared, which is the only reason you were able to look at all. And once you reach the surface, you see that the cave that once was like knee deep in water where you left the tavern is now fully submerged. But you know, that's fine.
I thought that we stopped the water flow.
Yeah.
We
From-
did.
No, we
didn't
slowed it.
completely
We
stop
slowed
it.
it.
Oh,
No,
we
we
only slowed
completely
it.
stopped it. We
Oh,
blew
we
up the
did?
dam. I made
So-
note of it.
The tavern is retrieved. You are all the elder Wan Ti has accompanied you to the surface of the cave, and he tells you that he will free you of your dependence on the water to breathe, and you will quickly need to swim up the tunnel until you leave the water behind, holding your breath while you do, because you won't be able to breathe until you get to the open air.
Wash just side glances the camera.
He accompanies you to the mouth of the tunnel, and one by one he frees you of your dependence on the water after you take a breath and I'll go swimming up. It's honestly a difficult swim because the water is coming, you're swimming upstream, but you do quickly leave the water behind and you find yourself with a difficult hike uphill through the tunnel in, flowing water that is significantly higher than ankle deep. Not enough to really pose disadvantage or difficult terrain. It's just not a fun walk.
Gotcha. Well, I used my boots to help, fly, so it's not a walk, it's more of a flight.
So everyone has left the cave behind. We reached the surface. You do have the option. The survivors. I'm gonna head inside just real quick. The survivors of the ones that sent you down inside to begin with, they were not. They were the few that managed to escape Cerulean's influence, and
Right,
they are
right,
not
right.
aware that the combat was successful. So it does occur to you that you might want to let them know that they can go home.
That's very true. As soon as Vishara sees any one of the Yuan-Ti, she's just going to take out her loot, remember that it's trash,
It's not trash, it's just wet.
and prestidigitation and clean.
Yeah, that's not. It's gonna take a lot more than that, Lex.
Well,
Wash
hello.
just finds a dry rock to lay down on and dry off in the hopefully sun.
It is.
Their instrumental.
Mm-hmm.
It is currently midday.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say high noon?
The instrument, the lute, with the help of Ytterbian and the prestidigitation spell, the lute is returned to a usable state.
Mm-hmm. I just start
Strings
Thank
off my
you.
instrument then.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. You are the best.
That was several gold pieces worth spending.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Drum. Welcome, dear friends. We have eliminated the problem. Your friends are no
Oh.
longer mind controlled. Everything is a-okay.
Before all that, we stopped for an hour at some point to send that stuff because we wanted to do that.
Right.
Yeah, before you even left Cerulean's chamber behind, you did.
Okay.
Yes.
Just want to make sure it's set. That's all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if you guys would like to take a short rest before going to the survivors, you're welcome to
Mhm.
do that, or whatever you guys would like to do.
I'm down for a shorty.
Okay.
Get some healies.
Surprise, Shorty!
Let's spend a hit die. Roll 1d8 plus 3.
Oh.
During the short rest, Amelia requests of Vishara, would you mind prestidigitating my bow?
Oh, yeah, that thing. Your bow is now clean.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Wash just remains slimy and slopping wet on the dry rock.
I'm sorry, one more time? What did you say?
Slimy and sopping wet on the dry rock.
Yeah, you all are still soaking wet, and there is an element of slime to...
Yeah, no, when he said, I didn't hear sopping, my internet kind of fuzzed out and I heard slutty wet, and I was like, excuse me?
That would have sucked. Well, I make sure that I help prestidigitate everyone who wants it. You're now dry, you're now dry, you're now dry. We are no longer slimy, wet messes, and we are fabulous.
That is such a relief. Amelia is just massively relieved by that.
Mm-hmm. And you know what else we should do?
Wash
we should buy towels.
Because he is a well-coiffed gentleman, typically.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
we shouldn't buy towels.
Dusty, but...
Yeah. What if we need to use the black market stall later? That's a good point. Mm-hmm. 1 hour later.
Everyone completes their rest. Hit points are restored at will.
Mm-hmm. Boopity boop boop. Congratulations, Yuan-Ti of the service. We come from the owls with great news. The problem is no more. Your people have been freed, and the entity controlling them has been vanquished. You can applaud.
They are incredibly relieved and excited. They've been waiting here on the surface, just basically sitting on pins and needles. So hearing that their people are free, they are just overjoyed. You are all treated to a hearty lunch that they happily provide. It is, of course, scavenged from the environment, and it is the best they can do, but it's not awesome. But you are all fed and praised and adorned with love. They do offer a reward. So their method of channeling the river was a druidic spell of stone shape, or whatever the spell is that molds stone.
It's the stone shape thing. Yeah.
Stone shape. They have a wand of stone shape that they used to create a channel for the river to follow, and you are offered that wand in thanks for doing what you did.
We will happily accept this wand. Thank you all for being such an amazing group of individuals, and I hope that together we can make an amazing time and just be amazing together. Thank you. Wand of stone shape. Here we go.
And again, sorry about all the murder when we first met. I really, my apologies.
The leader, or the most senior member of the survivors that you guys spoke to before, he just claps you on the shoulder and says, "No hard feelings. It's completely understandable that you felt threatened by the arrival of our people, and we don't want you."
Yeah, nod solemnly.
Okay. You lot have fun. I will be right back. As Bashara runs or flies, whatever the mode of transportation is, up to where the river that is currently at there, and just frees it and makes the water flow to where it needs to go. Back.
We already did that.
Oh, we did already?
They didn't completely do that. They did leave some water flowing down the wrong way, so Vishara is easily able to return it.
You said that we were going to return all of the water, though.
The agreement that I understood was that we basically restored it to like a 70-30. Like 70% was going back to the desert town, and like 30% was still going underwater to appease the aboleth.
That's what I thought as well.
But now you're restoring that other 30% back down.
I feel like this is a crossing of two alternate universes, where we did one thing and the other thing.
We said we were going to do what is being said that we did, but we decided to do what is being said that we didn't do before going down, because there wasn't any reason to keep the water going down. But
Right. So either way, there's no more water.
Yeah.
And the water's going to where it needs to go. It doesn't matter if I did it, doesn't matter if we already did it, it's already done. Hooray!
But don't the snake people need water too?
And they do. Water.
There are underground water sources.
Okay, all right.
Their previous method of living.
Ooh, question: could I help with getting the? Wait, I would have to go underwater again and help with the stone. Never mind.
No,
I'm good. I'm not. I don't want to have them waste a cure spell on me.
So I'm going to give us a little bit of a fast forward of 3 days back down the hill toward town.
Ooh, and I definitely do give them a sending, like, hey, guess what? We solved the problem. Congratulations.
My question is, who do you send that to?
The clerk guy that we met at the beginning who said there was a problem in the first place.
Yes, I send it to that guy in particular.
He responds haltingly. He says, well, I'm not really sure who this is, but thank you.
Bishara. Sorry. You send your message back first. I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
No, that's fine.
Yes.
He basically says what I said. Just, I'm not sure who this is, but thank you.
This is Bishara, the person with white hair, who was like, yo, pay us to solve your problems. That person.
Don't forget to mention that we need to rediscuss our fee.
It's important.
Especially with everything that we've done now.
We will tell you the story of what happened when we get there.
there is another halting reply that says, "Oh, yeah, sure. We can talk when we see you."
They're going to pay us when we get there, and we are going to tell them exactly what happened, and it's going to be fabulous. And we are getting paid.
The whatever that thing was over then. So.
Well, let's hurry.
Montage.
Okay. Dun 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 dun. We reached the town. Congratulations.
Yay.
So,
All
where
the
do you go
fun.
in town? Let me move the map so that we're looking at the right place.
That would be dope.
Ciao, real smooth.
Do turn around. I remember the office being in per place number 7, and that is immediately where Vishara is heading.
Okay. So Vishara heads there, and you find yourself in something of a law enforcement building. This is where they do their office work for the law enforcement of this area. And you do recognize the man that you spoke to before. He's fairly young. He's human, probably low 20s. He's sitting at a desk near the front door. And upon you entering, he looked. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. This is so unfortunate.
No, it's totally fine.
He looks up at you with a mixture of happiness and anxiety.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing fabulous. We are here to tell you what happened and why we should get paid a good amount of money for this.
So overhearing this conversation is an older guy. There's an office nearby, and he steps out, and you hear kind of a booming, commanding, obvious voice of a person in authority. And he says, "What's this about payment?"
Hi, my name is Vishara Sakura, and we are here to collect our payment for solving the water problem.
Solving the water problem.
The river that was dried up and that we solved.
Okay, well, first of all, the river has returned. The river is
because
fine.
we solved it. Because we did it.
So
we made it come back.
So you're saying that you personally make rivers flow?
What I do is I stopped the dam. Do you want me to just tell you what happened, or I can show you what happened? Your choice.
So,
who are you, by the way?
Johnson. I make people do things. So who was it that?
Support your job.
So who was it that helped you with the signing of the contract to give you the job of making rivers flow?
I point to the clerk.
So you signed a contract with him?
Did we sign a contract with him?
No, we didn't. I don't think we did.
So you're telling me that we are not getting paid for all of the fucking work that we did to help your people survive in this harsh environment?
Yes, I'm sure that it was so difficult to convince a river to flow. Here's the thing.
I'm going to give...
murder hobo
nope,
time.
Nope, I'm gonna let him speak first before I go off on this man. I'm gonna let him speak first.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
nobody with the authority to do so asks you for anything. And unless you can produce a contract signed by someone with authority to arrange contracts, I'm under no obligation to pay you anything.
Okay. Well, that's too bad. And he just suddenly has a flash of memories. All of the terrible, horrible, terrible experiences that we have endured over the past week and a couple of days to get them to what? In but a mere minute. And it is a painful experience, mind you. Just flashes of light in between every memory. It seems like you have a headache. Did you just get a recollection of my thoughts just now?
He does appear physically distressed by the flood of memories. So much so that he doubles over and he's grasping at the sides of his head, and seeing their leader under attack, every single guard within the building surround you all, and more are flooding in as the alarm has been raised. And under magical attack, the commander, each of you are seized bodily, and you do have the option to resist, but you do feel as though you're pretty quickly out.
So, did that go as you planned, bud?
How do you manage to do this in every city?
Every single time.
So, I'm going to try my best to persuade the guard that is holding me to let me make a medicine check on him. The guy who is doubled over in pain again.
Yeah. He at first is very resistant, just from the pure nature that the attack happened at all from you guys, but after you sincerely asking if you can help, he does accompany you. He doesn't just let you go. He goes with you to see to the commander.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and make that check.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fucking moly.
What'd you roll?
Mm-hmm.
It is a 19 on the dice, so that's a 29.
Damn.
Okay, so you can see that the flood of information and the fear that this man experienced because of that have kind of short-circuited his brain. And mental magic is kind of not your wheelhouse. So your guess is as good as anyone else's if or when he'll recover.
Seeing the situation that I've put us in again, I'm just going to subtly cast Calm Emotions and make everyone calm and indifferent towards us.
Using your subtle spell?
Yes. Okay. I'm using new abilities. I'm excited. Okay, give me a second to actually click on Calm Emotions. Spells, Calm Emotions. Boop. Okay, why am I not getting the actual chat?
I see it.
Yeah,
okay, you see it?
It's still there. Yeah, it's up there.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm not seeing the chat, so I'm just going to log out of Roll20 real quick and then log back in real quick.
Uh-huh.
Okay, here we go. Left the game, re-entering the game. There we go. I think this worked.
So, the commander, his shrieks of fear and pain subside to whimpers, and the guards around you subside into just a simmering nervous tension.
Wash would like to slip away.
Oh my god!
At this point, yeah, the consensus of the guards is, because of the calm emotions, they're no longer feeling intent to imprison you. Mostly, they just want you to go away.
Okay.
Yeah, Wash would like to slip away.
Yep. Everyone has the option to leave if they choose.
I'm gonna give the one that was holding me the instructions of get the commander bed rest, get him plenty of water, make sure he's fed well, and have somebody keep an eye on him. If things get worse, you need to call either a priest or a large team of doctors.
He nods and says thank you, and they'll make sure to do that.
Okay, and now we're leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are leaving, and we are not coming back to this town.
Again,
Again.
Wash would like to slink away and
Roll a stealth check.
Okay, maybe find some coffers.
Okay. Okay, you feel as though nobody can really sense your presence.
Yeah. I'm like just keeping to the sides of the room, out of like the center of the massive guards, and just I'm looking for what looks like coffers. Well, there's this
This is another
confusion going
term
on.
for.
It actually
Like-
happens to be a fairly small clerical building. This is you can quickly feel secure in your conclusion that this building is just where they file the paperwork of the jobs that they do.
Okay.
And keep track of what is done. Any financial holdings they have are probably kept elsewhere.
Okay. Documents that might say where that is? No, I'm kidding. I'll get out of there.
Vishar's just going to be like, I will be back in 2 hours. I just need to cool down for a minute. I'm sorry, Utopian.
You will not be back in 2 hours. You are going to stay with us. We are going to leave.
But I want to get us some money. And these people, I cannot talk to them, but I can talk to the rulers of this place. These people are not the rulers, but I think I know where they are.
I reckon that's a pretty terrible idea.
You just attacked a guard. You aren't
I
doing
let
that.
my emotion.
You
I was
aren't
trying to
doing
give him the
that.
memories, but I think that like my emotional state made it more aggressive than normal.
Vishara,
Yeah.
we don't need the money that bad.
Okay.
If you need money, you can ask me.
I don't need money. I felt bad.
I promise I personally will handle any expense that you manage to incur from this point on. The next time we find money, you don't need that anymore.
I don't need money either. It's just I felt bad for Wash and for Crux and Amelia and you guys.
I will take care of them. We don't need money right now.
Okay.
I have plenty of money. I can help out. Anybody needs
Yeah.
anything. It'll be fine.
Same. I wanted it to go well. And I got really upset. And I'm sorry.
Honestly, it's not even us you should be apologizing to. The person you should be apologizing to is holding his head, and I don't know when he's gonna get better.
I can help him feel better. I don't know. I've never been angry at a person when I've done that before. I didn't even know that this could happen.
I know you mean to, dear, but we've got to figure out a way for you to calm down more efficiently, I guess.
How about until we do that, we just agree no more magic on guards unless they are our enemies?
Okay.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
apologize to him later. Has anyone seen Wash?
We'll find him eventually. Maybe he's already back on the boat.
I'm gonna cast a quick sending to Wash. Okay, 25 words. Here we go. Starting now. Hey, Wash. We're heading towards the boat right now. Where are you? You heading there? If so, or not, respond.
What would he say? I'm assuming same restriction, 25 words or less.
25 words, baby.
Okay. Give me a second.
I will use that at 4th level slot. That way it comes back at a short rest. I don't know if we're fighting anything, but
We'll have time to rest on the boat.
Exactly.
Right. Maybe.
Can we not get on the boat?
Maybe. Wash would just say, yes, I'm making my way to the boat. I'll meet y'all there.
Do contractions count as one word or two? Like,
I don't know.
What was the question?
do contractions count as one word or two?
One.
I think they count as
as-
one.
Yeah, because they're a contraction of two words into one word.
Mm-hmm.
Next time we'll use Yaldav and it'll only count as one.
Yeah.
English is fucked.
It is
Right.
such a weird language.
And I don't know what Wash is doing, to be perfectly honest. I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. He's looking for a shady merchant that might have some tools to suit his new skills.
You want
For thie-
these
looking, yeah,
tools?
thieves' tools. Looking for thieves' tools.
We have an extra pair of thieves.
Wash doesn't know that.
True.
Roll an investigation.
Okay.
Do. Investigate. Do. Investigate.
I
Look
want you to be
around.
aware, while you're doing this, I want you to be aware that I have a pair of regular thieves' tools and a pair of like adamantine thieves' tools.
Ooh,
Wait, we
adamant.
traveled 3 days, right? So I had a long rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then I would like to add one of my things to that I could add to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a D6.
A skill buffer.
Yeah. Knowledge from a past life.
In a past life, I knew that shady people hid behind
Haha, 14.
alleys.
Okay. You do find a creepy little dude that's like just standing at the mouth of a shady little alley. Obviously not really up to anything wholesome.
I approach him and I inquire if he has any tools that I might make use of for subtler hobbies.
Yeah, I might could part with one.
How much are you looking to gain off of it?
It's been kind of useful for my well-being, so I don't know, I feel like I could part with it for 5 gold.
5 gold, you say? Well, that's I think I can manage that.
Then you've got yourself a deal.
And Wash will actually hand him 8 gold pieces and say, try and not mention you ever saw me either, friend.
Saw who?
Wash just kind of nods in affirmation and then parts ways.
As you're heading back to the boat, naturally you find yourself like a few minutes behind the party.
Right.
They set out ahead of you. And that being the case, you can see them a good half mile ahead of you. It's a decent walk down to the docks. The town is inconveniently a distance inland.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And they are a good half mile ahead of you, and there are people between you and them, but you can make them out. However, your passive, your newly increased skills of passive perception and insight, your spidey sense is tingling. There is a person, a male, fairly young, like 23, 24, dressed in just common street clothes, nothing remarkable about this person at all. And they are maintaining a like a 2-car distance. Like when you're tailing somebody and following them on the freeway, you usually want to leave 2 cars between you and them, but no more than that. So they're kind of maintaining that in their position on the street and only letting like 2 or 3 people between themselves and the party.
Themselves in the party, so they're following the party, not me.
Yeah, the party.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
That changes things. I thought they were following Wash. This man was about to catch a couple holes.
Question to the DM. With Vincent on my shoulder and my high passive of 21, would I know this?
Since it's behind you, I would have
Probably
to
not.
depend on an active check, which
Yeah,
you don't know.
I'm not really doing that. I'm distracted via emotional states of needing to calm the fuck down. That's fair.
So, could Euterbian notice, as she is now double checking that we are not being followed by guards since we're out of range of calm emotions?
True.
Okay, so I will give this on one condition. I'm not going to let everyone piggyback off of the concept of guards.
That's fair.
So
That's fair.
I will allow Euterbian the one and only check behind you.
Great.
We believe.
Also, to double question it, I don't know if you got the message that I at least tried to send, because this does affect this role in particular. I
did respond in the affirmative.
Oh, okay, great. That is a 18.
Okay. You do make note of, there naturally are people on the road, and you do notice that there are people on the road. However, as you're looking for the particular concept of is anybody following us, you do happen to notice a person who is distinctly noticing you guys.
So, what I would like to do is, does this person notice me behind them?
No, they're completely unaware of you. To your knowledge, they haven't looked back at you. They haven't given any sign that they know you're there.
Okay, then I would like to approach behind them and place Stormblessed at the small of their back.
No.
And quietly whisper in this man's ear, say, "Now, why are you following my friend so closely?"
Oh
An
my
intimidation check with advantage. Good lord.
Oh,
God.
that's hot.
You better not fail this.
And you know what? I just have to do this for my own enjoyment. I enjoy your accent so very much. I would like to give you DM inspiration.
Yay!
Okay.
Do.
I don't think I'm gonna need it, but I'm gonna add on some of my knowledge from the past.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna add some of this just for extra zest.
Knowledge from the past life.
Jesus.
It's a total of 25.
Because of the crit and the knowledge from a past life and all of the shit you just pulled, you are going to notice a few things before he responds. First of all, this man has a notebook, and he is actively and kind of feverishly writing in it. You don't, at this moment, have any idea what he's writing, but he does immediately squeal like a small child and drop the notebook. And freeze in place. And he immediately starts, oh god, please don't kill me, please don't kill me.
Good job, Justice.
Yay! I'm proud of you,
Relax,
buddy.
friend. I ain't gonna kill you. I just want to know, why are you following my friends so intently? And I'll place my foot on the notebook he was writing in. Kind of
He
slide it
doesn't-
towards me.
He doesn't notice that. His mind is purely on the fact that there's a person with a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
He responds and says that I didn't think that Kit would appreciate being approached in public, and I was just waiting until a private moment. And, like, just trying to be respectful of that.
Yeah.
How do you know my friend Kit?
Well, I don't think Kit would appreciate me saying that.
Wash will cock Stormblast.
We're friends, you could say. We go way back. We worked together, a long time ago. I haven't seen Kit in forever. None of us have seen Kit in a long time, and I figured it would be a good opportunity to find out why we haven't seen Kit in so long.
Is this man being honest with Wash?
Insight check.
Do. Insightful check. Do.
I feel like it's a bit like
I'm
it's
gonna
a bit
expend another
ballsy.
knowledge from a past life. 'Cause
How
I've
many
got a
of
lot
those
of
have you
those.
got?
Hey,
I've got 2 left now.
It's
you
a bit ballsy
do.
to lie to the person with a gun to your back.
To be
It
fair,
is.
he probably
It
doesn't
is.
know what a gun is.
That's true. This person is just holding an object in contact with my skin.
Very
Okay,
menacingly.
So you do notice insightfully that this person who is talking about Kit has not used the word she or he, which implies that this person has a personal knowledge of Kit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. In that case, Wash will say, well, I happen to be on speaking terms with them. So why don't we saunter on over and make ourselves properly known and introduce yourself?
Oh man. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Let's do that.
And Wash will then kind of like press Stormbless, into his back, kind of forcing him forward. And as he does so, he'll lean down to scoop up the book. And
Okay.
then just walk forward towards the group.
Roll a sleight of hand check. I would
Okay.
impose disadvantage because it belongs to him, but I would also impose advantage because he's scared as hell. So it'll be a straight roll.
Okay. Well.
Oh.
Fuck you, man. The notebook firmly belongs to you, and he has no idea.
Okay.
Oh, and
As we're walking, I'll go ahead and ask this man his name as well. What's your name, friend?
He says, well, I'm Cooper Jackson. I'm really just a clerk, man. I just know things. That's all I do.
Well, Mr. Jackson, I happen to know a great many things as well. And one of them is that if you mean any harm to my friend Kit or any of my other friends, I will not hesitate to end your life.
It's fair. I respect that, sir.
And that's pretty much all he'll say until we meet up with the party.
Okay. Marlo, you as Kit, you do once Wash has gotten everybody's attention, you do notice a familiar figure. This person, Cooper Jackson, is an old friend of yours. You do recall some memories with Cooper. and something of a lasting fondness, if maybe not a particular bond.
I will happily stop, as it means that I don't have to get on the boat anytime soon. Hey, Cooper, what are you doing here?
Hey, Kit, it's good to see you.
I'll kind of shove him forward again, and then put my my gun away, and I'll say, I found him skulking behind us. He was taking notes in this, and I'll hand the journal out towards Kit.
Kit will take it and not really look over it because reasons, and hand it back to Cooper.
Okay. Cooper
Watch
takes
just looks
it with
frustrated.
relief. Cooper takes it with relief, and he, this is the first realization that he's even had that it was even missing. So he's a little flustered.
So I'm assuming you were sent to find me?
No. To be honest, nobody's really looking for you, Kit. We're all, wondering where you went, but beyond that, I mean, not that I know. Nobody really tells me anything. I just, keep the archive, but
Archive of what?
So Cooper looks from Kit to Vishara, and then back to Kit with kind of a knowing realization, and very noticeably does not answer.
I want to spill the beans, son.
That's not information you need.
Kit,
Alright, then tell us what information we do need to know.
is this person a danger to us?
No. I mean, he's not really a danger to anything. Maybe paper.
Are you a wanted criminal?
Wash shifts uncomfortably.
Maybe? I don't know. Not.
Are you considered dead to them? What happened?
No. We work together. I may have stepped out of a job to follow Karor's orb. So.
Oh. What was the job?
Not important.
But I'm so curious.
Is it really not important?
You might want to take a moment, dear.
What does my insight tell me?
So you are welcome to roll a insight check, and Marlo, you are welcome to turn on your whisper to GM so that you can choose whether you are making a deception or a persuasion without announcing that to the party.
I don't know how to do that, but
Okay, so in your character sheet, your character sheet is filled in on Roll20, correctly?
Yes.
So there is, up where you see core bio spells, there's a little gear. Click on that, and up in the top right corner, there's a check mark next to whisper to GM. And you can activate that, and now anything you roll ever will just whisper to me, and the party will not see it. And you can turn that on and off at will.
Ooh,
Thank you.
that's cool.
Total of 17, by the way.
I want to roll an insight on Cooper. I don't trust that bitch.
Okay, you Wash, with your insight of 17, you personally feel firm in your belief that Kit is telling the truth.
Alright.
At least to them, it's not important.
I rolled an 18 for insight on Cooper.
Cooper is scared out of his mind, is determined to show respect and deference to Kit and their wishes, so has said nothing after mentioning the archive.
Vishara is going to just telepathically link with Kit and be like, okay, between you and me, though, everything is okay, yeah?
Everything's fine. You
Okay.
don't have to worry about it. It's fine.
Okay.
anyone with a passive insight, particularly higher than, let's say, 16. Is there anyone in the party with that?
Yes. 18.
Hang on. I don't have passive insight written down, so I don't really.
10 plus insight.
Oh,
Let me.
20 then.
Oh.
Then I will send a message to both of you on Discord with something that you are insightfully picking up.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it matters, but mine is 18, so.
I got a 15. I'm not that insightful.
Just you wait. I'm gonna pick up Observant at some point if we get the chance.
Ooh. I was also debating picking up Observant, not gonna lie.
It'd give me a passive perception of 28 and like a. Actually, it'd be higher than that because that would be like 2 or 3 levels from now. Interesting. Anyway, so what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought there. Oh, right. That'd be like 2 or 3 levels from now, so that'd put us at like 15 to 16 levels. When does the proficiency bonus increase? Because like that would make it higher.
It just did, bro.
I know, but it increases again to a +6, and then it caps out at a +6 proficiency bonus. So I'm just wondering what level that was. I don't know.
Like 16 or 17?
Yeah. I think 17. Yeah, I was like, I think 17's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. What you looking at there, friend? Wash says to
Cooper.
Cooper. Yeah.
Sorry, I was moving outside, so I didn't read what the beat came.
Yeah.
So Cooper jumps guiltily, kind of like kid with the hand in the cookie jar, and doesn't answer.
Oh, do I want to do it?
Does it seem like he's not answering because of the way I've reacted to things? Or is it something else?
Knowing Cooper as well as you do, you feel sure that Cooper has realized that for whatever personal reasons you have chosen not to tell your friends about where you came from, so he's respecting that and holding it to himself.
Well, with the things I've noticed and my kind of innate distrust of this person, I'm going to calmly put a hand on their shoulder and just, well, since you seem to be headed the way we're going, why don't we take you somewhere? We've got transportation, we can talk a little more, you can tell us what everything's about.
We have a really dope boat.
I actually just got off the boat that I arrived on, and I'm here in town for a reason. So, to be honest, I gotta go.
I'm holding.
Can I cast Calm Emotions real quick and just calm him the fuck down?
I was gonna say, Wash also throws his arm around his other shoulder, and says, "It's a mighty fine ship."
I'm just gonna cast Calm Emotions. I feel like this is a Calm Emotion scenario.
Guys, we should.
Everyone in the vicinity of Vishara makes a charisma saving throw against having their emotions calmed, or you can choose to fail.
21.
You just passed. Congratulations.
Refuse.
Hold on. Okay, it's only skill checks. It's only skill checks.
Hee.
17. 17 fail.
17 does fail.
I'm gonna use a charge of Indomitable and roll again.
I don't think you're gonna make it, bro.
I'm gonna try. God dang it.
You fail even harder.
Yep.
Turbian runs on spite at the moment.
You are now indifferent about this new guy, Cooper. He's just a dude. You don't really care about him all that much.
Well, I'm not,
Wait,
and I'm
wait.
hanging out.
Okay, so I just snap his fucking neck,
as
like
well?
shit. Like,
Hey, did Cooper pass the saving throw?
Good question.
He does seem a lot calmer than he did before. He's at least not
Hey.
on the verge of peeing himself.
Okay. Hey, Cooper, was it? Look, I'm very sorry that my friends have scared you. I am positive that if you want some food, we have some amazing food and tea on the ship. We're not gonna go anywhere. We know you have business here, but we just did something and we don't really want to be in town right now, and we would just love to continue this conversation outside of the blistering heat, if that is all right with you.
Cooper does give a little bit of a nod, and he's about to speak, but then he looks at Kit and waits.
in that moment, Wash walks over to Crocs and kind of whispers to Crocs very quietly, and covering the side of his mouth.
If you want to, you can send a message to Teddy
Okay.
instead of speaking in.
I will do that. I was going to, and then I was like, maybe I should say it, but no, Teddy, I'm gonna send you a message.
Kit is very annoyed. Going to say, Coop, why don't you join us on the boat? We can talk things out there. You'll not face any danger from my friends, because if they try anything, I will happily put them in their place.
Oh, we wouldn't dream of trying to hurt a friend of Kit's.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't. I'm not so sure about them.
They won't under threat of their life.
Okay, so here's the thing. Cooper now has his attention fully focused on Kit alone. And Cooper places his left hand over his right breast shoulder area and extends his right hand to Kit. And I'm going to send a message to Marlo.
Ow.
Okay.
So DM, I do still have my hand on his shoulder. Is something happening? Well, something's happening, but like...
Other than the description of a physical motion that I gave, you pick up on nothing.
Okay, cool. Don't trust that shit.
It's probably just a message cantrip.
I still don't trust it. I love the background mysterious flute. That was nice.
Oh wait, we got Dagobah? Is this Dagobah?
It's so good, right?
Is that Matt Doyle?
Kit will reciprocate.
What the fuck?
Okay, so Kit does the same gesture with the hand over the shoulder and reaches forward to shake Cooper's hand. And Cooper seems very reassured by that, and seems a lot more passive, and is just going to follow along with you guys.
Sweet! We're on the boat now.
I'm gonna let go of Cooper and pull Kit aside for a second.
Okay.
You are going to love this boat. It is quite amazing, filled with all sorts of trinkets. We have a kitchen.
Before I get pulled away, and before we get close to the boat, I'm going to look at Cooper and say, none of this goes back to the archive. None of their names, not the name of the boat, none of it.
Sure, Kit. I don't mind that. I can keep a secret, and this is funny to you because he definitely can't.
If I
Do you
come
say
back
that out loud, or is it that a mental connection?
out loud,
Oh.
Okay. So we can react to that, right?
yes.
You did hear Kit talk about the archive, yes.
Archive knowledge. What are you?
Twice.
So in due time, the party proceeds down to the dock. Kit, you are welcome to do what you see fit with the knowledge that it's amusing to you that Cooper just got off a boat and has to get back on one, because Cooper is not at all fond of seacraft or sea travel or oceans in general, and is probably not at all happy with getting on the boat.
Just like Kit, this is fun.
Oh.
Also, I was being dragged away, wasn't I?
Yes.
Yes, I was pulling you aside for a moment.
Also, as they're getting on the boat, Wash mutters a command word to make all the rigging start to wriggle and squirm.
I will definitely allow that to happen if you can give me a roleplay reason why Wash would choose to do that.
Because he started off trying to intimidate this man, and oh no, he got calmed emotions. Never mind, he wouldn't do that. I forgot about that.
Yep, he's no indifferent at this house.
He's indifferent. For 1 minute.
I mean, the minute has definitely ended by the time we've
Oh
got
yeah,
to
the minute has definitely passed. I was more asking for your roleplay reason because you personally are unaware of his lack of fondness for boats.
Oh, I thought he looked visibly distressed, so I was like,
well, he definitely doesn't look fond of the idea of getting on the boat, but he's not like, afraid. It's just, this is definitely not what he would be choosing to do with his time.
kind of like the same way Kit looks when they get on a boat.
Yeah, kind of similar.
Okay.
I would like to pull Kit away before we get on the boat.
Okay. You guys are welcome to have your conversation here where we can hear it, or if you would prefer, you can step into the whisper room, whatever you're comfortable with.
I'm not really gonna say anything that's super personal, I don't think. So, are you comfortable with that?
Sure, it's fine. It's gonna come out in a minute, so.
So I'm just gonna pull Kit aside and go, "Darling, are you all right?"
Because of Cooper or because of the boat? Because those are different answers.
All of it? Any of it?
I don't like the boat. Cooper's fine. It's fine.
Doesn't sound like it's fine.
Hard.
You know what? Alright. I'm sorry about the boat. I don't really know how to help you with that. But are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Are you sure?
Besides the fact that I'm kind of agreeing to tell people things that I don't want to, yeah, I'm fine.
You know, you don't have to tell him everything.
Not him.
You don't have to tell us everything either. I haven't told you lot everything. Personally, I'm not trying to tell you lot everything.
The problem isn't what I'm comfortable with telling, it's more he knows something and he isn't saying it because you don't know things.
Oh. Alright. Do you want me to figure out a way to distract the others so that way you two can get off alone and talk to each other?
No, it's fine. It's gonna come out eventually, and yeah.
Alright. If you do need anything, just let me know, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Alright. Let's go.
Okay, together as a group, you do all arrive at the boat, and everything is in order on the boat. Nothing seems to have been disturbed or bothered. What would you like to do?
So, below deck, I'm going to start cooking up some lovely tea that I know helps calm the nerves, and also whip out that special stash of cookies that I've been hiding, because I feel like this is that special occasion. Okay, so let's start at the beginning, shall we? What is an archive? I mean, I know what an archive is, but how does it relate to you two?
So Cooper is very passive, and Cooper is a very nervous person in general.
Mm-hmm.
So not at ease, but Cooper makes a visible decision to allow Kit to be the one to answer that question.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into that, I have one rule. No, I have a couple rules if we're going to get into this conversation.
Okay, a couple rules.
None of what I say leaves this room, doesn't go to anyone else we know. And 2, you don't say your names.
Understood. I can do that.
Alright, so I work for an organization that is all about information. The archive is where this information is stored.
Mm-hmm.
Secret, and that's all I have to say about the archive. Any other questions or concerns or whatever? I don't know how to have this conversation.
That's fine. What was the job that you left? If you are able to talk about that, I am very curious about it.
It wasn't anything important. I just had to go find something out about some dude's business or something. It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm. Do you need any help with that?
It's not important. I mean, if they really cared about it, they probably sent somebody else to do it a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Would it be smart to check in with your secret organization and be like, hey, there's a vampire lady trying to take over the world via mind control?
No information. I don't. Kid will look at Cooper and.
No, I'm asking. Oh.
Yeah, you kind of just said it.
I mean, they might have information, but they won't be. It wouldn't be a great idea to get all of you involved.
What if it's... You first.
Besides, if I remember correctly, information can go any way as far as people talking, people paying for. You can
I
access.
mean, yeah, we're not real keen on giving information.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Oh.
less. I mean, somebody can try and buy information from us if they want to, but it doesn't always end well for them.
What about a person on the inside?
No.
I mean, that depends on the. It's How do I explain this without getting extremely specific? I can gain access to some information. Other information I have in the past paid off archivists to get to, and other information is only available to higher ups in the organization or very, very few archivists, like Cooper, like higher ups.
Wait, Cooper's a higher up?
No, his higher ups.
Oh.
His bosses, basically.
Oh, the boss of the bosses. I get you. Yeah.
What?
Hmm?
Not the archivists aren't bosses particularly. They're kind of like librarians.
I'm sorry, haven't been in a library in years.
Yes, you have.
Oh yeah, we have. I forgot about that. I got hit in the head several times during that fight. During a fight, it's been a hot minute.
So you've got some memory damage.
Not a lot, but just I'm a forgetful person.
Enough.
Yeah.
It's going to look at Cooper and see how he's feeling right now.
Has he had any of
Cooper-
the tea and cookies?
Oh yeah, Cooper is definitely partaking of the cookies and the tea.
Fuck yeah, they taste amazing.
I was about to say, surprise, poison.
Oh, ew, no.
No.
Prestidigitation.
don't point-
I would never poison your friend. I would prestidigitate the tea and the cookies to make them taste amazing to help calm him down.
Calm who down?
Cooper.
He's on
Why?
a boat and he's a little bit uncomfortable because he's not really a boat fan. And also, this situation's weird. But Vishara knows that the best way to get info is to make people calm. So tea and
Or beat
cookies.
them up.
Mm-hmm. And we're not at that
Yeah.
stage yet.
Yet.
We're not planning on it.
Yet.
Can we to the DM and the question now?
In light of all the things Kit has said about collecting information and whatnot, Wash has noticeably like hidden his guns.
Don't worry about that. You don't use them in the presence of current company. However, with me specifically, you don't have to worry about that.
Do I have anything that's...
He just gives a curt nod.
Again, how does Cooper look right now?
Cooper is kind of in information gathering mode. He is listening attentively and trying to connect some dots.
Mm-hmm. Telepathically to Cooper, I'm just like, vampire lady is code.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. I would never.
It's okay.
I'm about to reach through the
Sure.
screen and strangle you.
I would never blast a guard with mental images that are traumatizing.
That happened one time.
This is the second time this has happened, which is an unusual amount.
So I have 2 nickels. Big deal.
I don't have enough to make a weapon with the sock yet.
Unless it's a really small sock.
I mean, we almost banned from a city as well. So 3.
This is the 3rd city we're not welcome back to.
Thanks,
What are
Obama.
the first 2?
The one we came from here.
We are
I thought
welcome
we
back.
were welcome in
Only
that.
because we did some finagling.
Yeah, we're fine.
We're gonna help them with the crime problem that we're about 6 weeks behind on.
Oh, right.
Or more.
I'm gonna send them a message and be like, yo, you guys didn't message me that you're ready. Are we okay to go? What's happening? I'm gonna do that eventually, but this is more pressing.
Anyways.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. I was the one that got onto this tangent.
I think this is the second one, actually. This is only the second town. Because I don't remember the first one.
The first one was Crocs' city.
Yes. Sonora Cove.
Yeah, no.
It's not that we're not allowed back there, it's that it got taken over by an army.
You made the guards very angry with us. Anyway, can we get back to subject?
We cured them. It's fine. Back to this, though.
Perhaps this is not a conversation to be having in present company.
Oh, I thought we were arguing out of character.
I thought we were too.
Oh, that sounded very much in character to me.
Our characters sound a lot like ourselves, not gonna lie.
You speak for yourself.
My character sounds a lot like me, honestly. But yes, back to this. So, telepathically, to Kit specifically. So we're not talking about Pauline and the vampire lady who's mind controlling the universe? We're not talking about that in front of him?
It's probably fine. It's gonna get back to the archive, but it's probably fine.
The way that you're saying that means that there's a chance that it would not be fine, and so I'm not gonna do it.
Oh my god.
Certain.
So, anyone else got any questions? Those are all my questions answered.
Well, I have a question.
Ooh, yeah, go ahead.
Where did you guys find a Bardsbane family crest?
Looks correct.
You know the Bardsbane family?
Oh, yes.
How do you know them?
I know it well.
How so?
How do you know this?
Reply to this message. Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Kit is entirely correct. The information that we gather is not ever intended for public knowledge.
Okay.
Private knowledge?
I can't, according to my contracted obligations,
Mm-hmm.
I can't answer that question.
Telepathically, but can you think it?
Oh my god.
You don't know.
Even telepathic communication is considered communication.
Darn it. I say out loud.
Our knowledge. That's what it's for.
His answer was out loud. Boy.
Darn it. I thought he... Okay.
So that's not exactly answering the question of how do you know the Bardsbane family?
It isn't answering the question. You're correct. I
know what we.
am unable to answer that question.
Hey,
Euterbian's gonna stand up and get the Warhammer out. You better answer that fucking question now.
Euterbian. No. No.
Hey, Prox.
Yes.
Tell him your name. It'll be fine.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you only.
Well, Cooper. I am Croxel Bardsman.
I cast Prestidigitation and make sparkles happen, like the anime sparkles.
In his pink armor.
Well, it's not so much
You're
sparkle,
kidding.
more like the action pose that happens, like dun-dun, like those line effects. That's
Yeah,
what I
just
make
like
instead of
Sailor Moon.
sparkles.
Jazz hands.
Oh, why'd you have to make it like that?
Cooper reacts to this declaration visibly. His eyes go wide. He gapes at Croxall silently, and you can all tell that there is an obvious weight of seriousness to that particular knowledge. But he says nothing.
Of course.
Be right back. Sun's terrorizing.
So, question. Your organization collects information. Yes?
Yep.
Do they also murder? Like silent assassinations in the night, pow style.
I've never been contracted to do that.
But you're saying they can be.
I'm saying I'm not involved with that and am unsure.
It's not your department. Got it.
So, Cooper,
Yes.
why don't you answer the Fishara's question? I'm still holding the Warhammer ready to hit.
I would also like to put forward that Kit has a flaming sword in their hand, not towards Cooper.
Are you almost done? Are there any groceries that you would like?
Wait, I'm back. I heard flaming sword hand.
Yeah, towards the human, or not human, towards the dwarf, who's.
I was about to say, how dare you?
I use human in reference to all people. It's just my language, not Kit language.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, do you racism?
No, just a human who sounds like an alien. What was I saying? I'm holding a sword.
Pointing a flaming sword at me because I'm holding a Warhammer ready to whack your friend.
Well, in that case, Wash is holding two guns, one at Kit and one at Cooper.
How about we all put our weapons down?
I made it very clear that if anybody tried to hurt him, I would defend him.
And I'm on your side about that. Euterbian, we do not need to get violent over here.
I want answers to the fucking question, Vishara.
Okay. Look, my dude, I know that there's client confidentiality over here, but are your people responsible for the murder of the Bardsman family line?
Fuck no. Probably not.
I'm looking at him specifically.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking the person that might actually know. You said he was a clerk, right?
And so he knows things.
He might be able to have seen almost everything that goes in and out. That is why I'm asking him.
He might know who's
want
responsible.
his answer.
Please.
He says that because I have no knowledge of the reason for the death of the Bard's Banes. I am under no obligation to protect the information. So I don't know who ended their life.
Okay.
All right.
It's just recorded in the archive somewhere that, hey, this family died. And was, said to be long dead. Is that what you're saying to us?
I am saying to you that I personally have no familiarity with the reason for their death.
Okay. Do we believe him? I'm giving you Turby and a bardic inspiration for this.
I don't know what to roll for this.
Insight.
DM.
Oh, yeah, I would offer an insight check if you want it.
Oh.
That is a 28.
Okay.
Oh, even before the D8. Damn. You can save that D8 if you feel like you're good.
You have no suspicion of any deception.
Thank you.
All right. And then we're going to put the Warhammer down.
Okay.
The sword is still in hand, but not pointed at anyone.
Except for maybe the rigging that was slowly creeping its way to wrap everyone who's freaking out.
Yeah,
nice.
When did the rope get closer?
Not a fan of that.
So are we okay now?
The rigging slinks back.
Okay. Okay. So... Wait.
Well, I'll have to find out some more answers from this man later. Doesn't seem to be
so
in much of a
Cooper-
talking mood.
Cooper leans forward and says, look,
Mhm.
obviously something is going on here. And what I know is that whatever you all are up to would be drastically changed by what I know.
Which
However,
is...
I can't tell you that
Ugh.
unless
Mhm.
you all become unofficial members of the organization. You would be sworn into secrecy to protect what you know and not share it with people who are outside of our organization.
Mhm.
And that would grant you access to the Ark. However, he looks at Kit and he says, Kit, that will mean that they will need a voucher. And that would be you. And
I just turn towards Kit with the anime eyes.
Kit, you are aware that anyone who joins the Order needs to have someone who is already a respected member on good standing, which you still qualify as, because you haven't done anything to break your word. A member of good standing has to vouch for the person joining. And if anything untoward is done, the person who vouched for them is as guilty as they are.
Oh. So I can't mess up, is what you're saying.
Last time I was part of any sort of secret organization, my family was burned alive in front of my eyes.
I'm sorry, what now?
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
That's a whole other can of cookies we need to unpack.
That being said, I ain't joining your club, son.
Good Lord. You can't just say things like that out loud and not expect some kind of reaction.
Yeah, like, do you need a hug or something?
We will talk about this later.
Watch just kind of shrugs. It's like, already dead anyway.
It is staring at Cooper very intensely and will... fuck it, I'm doing it. Kit will take off their shirt and expose their tattoo.
Dun dun. What the tattoo look like?
Dude, you're breaking my composure, and I can't do this while laughing.
Sorry, I will shut up.
It has a tattoo of a dragon claw, however you want to describe it, wrapped around a scroll on their left side. They'll say, and after showing that, they say, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get you involved. However, if the information is going to be helpful and you want to, I would. We're gonna have to have further conversations without Cooper in the room so that I can tell you some things that you're gonna need to know before you agree, but like, this isn't, you shouldn't do this on a whim.
Is it just me, or are they cutting in and out?
I can hear just fine.
I can hear fine.
Okay, it's just me. All right, I'll shut up then.
Basically, just know this isn't something you should do on a whim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So incredibly cute.
Sorry.
Probably to the max.
don't apologize. That's so cute.
Well,
When all of our reaction is, "Aw, that's so cute," don't apologize. That means it's enjoyable.
yeah. Well,
So, Cooper, I'm sorry, first I should clarify. Does Kit express the desire for Cooper to not be in the room out loud?
It said what they said out loud to the group,
Okay.
but didn't expressly state that he should leave immediately. So
mhm. Okay.
Cooper does offer, he says, if you guys need to talk about this, I'm happy to wait up on the deck, or, preferably on the dock off of the boat, but...
Totally. Hey, my bird is feeling a little bit seasick too. Is it okay if he accompanies you?
Sure.
I'll go
Sweet.
with, just in case.
Okay, go, Vincent. I'm Vincent. Nice to meet you.
you're on
So Vincent and Wash and Cooper leave the boat.
So
and
much going
go-
on. I didn't hear any of that.
Vincent and Cooper and Wash are now leaving the boat so that the rest of the party can talk without him hearing.
And Wash was directly threatened that if anything happens to Cooper, that Kit will murder his undead ass.
Got it.
Duly noted.
Mm-hmm.
But does he care?
So you all are free to talk private.
Okay. Tell us what we're getting into.
This isn't just some library. It's
an active secret organization.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but it's also not exactly legal.
What? How do you get information for the archive, or are you allowed to tell me?
Oh, I may be under command to not tell you things, but
Mm-hmm. Thank you for having this laissez-faire attitude about rules, by the way. I care so much for that.
I mean, some rules are important, but information can be gathered through legal means, like investigations and interviews, and also through not so legal means like stealing and blackmail.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And what do you guys do with this information?
Use it.
To do what? Help society, blackmail other people, end wars, solve world hunger? I don't know.
Well, depends on the information, depends on who wants it, and who we're willing to give it to.
Oh.
So you do sell information?
Not... Well, see, the thing is, no, but yes, but no. We kind of do what Cooper's trying to do right now. If you want something from us, you join us and you work with us and you contribute information. If you want information, you have to contribute the information.
Okay.
So it's like Vishara's Warlock Pact, but you're a library of sorts.
That would be a good analogy, yes.
I mean, sure, except for it seems like Vishara gets a lot. I mean, it's...
Look, I only get a portion of my abilities from the Raven Queen herself. The rest of it's on me.
Okay, but like, information's important. Like, world-ending levels of important. Like, not. So. Okay. So you know the thing that happened back that very much confused Uterbian when he did the thing and I did it back? And I checked in?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there are things like that happen that are incredibly binding. I don't know how to explain this, but if you all were to join, you'd be joining a criminal...
You're a cult.
No. No, we're not. No. Not a cult, but definitely the crime organization. Criminal.
You know what?
Yeah, it's a criminal organization that gathers information.
Yeah. Yeah. That one.
Like a sort of black network.
Kinda.
Like my black market stall.
Not so much.
I'm only joking. I thought it would get a laugh out of someone.
It was funny, but
Yeah,
I'm more concerned about the information about Croxall. Through legal means, illegal means.
I don't know.
Do they gather information on everybody or specifically?
No, only information that is deemed useful, important, or necessary.
Like, for example, knowing that a random seamstress is fond of blueberry cupcakes is trivial information. But if the seamstress is, in line for the throne, then maybe that information becomes more important.
Well, maybe. If they're trying to curry favor with that nation, maybe. But more like if somebody's plotting to overthrow a throne. That kind of information.
Oh. So, while we are joining this organization, things that we should and shouldn't do. We should not talk about Pauline and the taking over the world, sort of the thing that she might be doing. Should we or should we not talk about that?
I have a feeling they already know.
They already know.
At least something. Based on what Cooper said.
And we want to, while we are a part of this group, do whatever it takes to get some loyalty and get up into the circle to get to the point where we can learn about who the fuck murdered Crux's family.
Are you assuming that it was someone from the organization?
No, but because of what was said with, oh, I recognize the name. Maybe they have records on who might have been plotting to get rid of them, who gained from their death. Like, this information might be important enough to have been recorded by them.
Yeah, that's not a terrible thought. Another thing you should know, people don't really leave the organization.
Oh.
There it is.
And if
So what
Wash was
happens
here,
if you do want to leave?
I will offer the possibility that Vishara could easily be telepathically communicating what you guys are discussing to Wash, so that Wash is aware of this information as well as you guys.
Would Vishara be smart enough to do that?
It's up to you.
Vishara be smart enough to do that and not mention it.
She has a 17 in wisdom. She's a wise person. And she's got a 14 in intelligence. Yeah. Yeah, she would. Yeah, she would do that. Bloop bloop. Congratulations, you are now online. This is what we know. Information overload, information overload. Bam, you are now caught up. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Before we continue,
Mm-hmm.
who knows that you're giving this information to Wash?
No one.
No? Oh.
Just me.
You are in danger.
Doesn't Vincent also have a connection with you?
Yes, but Vincent wouldn't say anything out loud.
Okay. So, nobody leaves. And then people were saying things.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, back to this. So, do we want to join to get information on Crux's murder? I feel like this is a solid lead, and I'm not really planning on doing anything.
Didn't people have reactions to the no, you don't really leave? Somebody had a reaction.
I did.
Oh, right, that thing. The no
What
leaving thing.
What do you mean you don't leave? What happens if you do want to leave? Kit?
I mean, I
Not an option?
I've never asked. I've never met anybody who's asked. I don't know.
Maybe it's just a thing that's never been brought up. Maybe it's nothing terrible.
I didn't leave. I'm still a part of the organization.
Oh.
I'm still very much a member. That's why you have the option of joining.
What if Kit just goes back and gets the information? Why do we need to join in order to get it?
Because
we need to join in order to be told it, apparently.
While I do feel very flippant about the rules, now that Cooper is aware of you, the organization's going to be aware of you, and if you have information that you shouldn't, well, let's just say, when you break rules, that's not fun.
Let me guess, when they break rules, they break hands?
Is the tattoo magically linking you to them? Or is it just a symbol?
I don't know.
I cast Detect Magic on the open symbol that's in front of my chest, that's in front of my eyes.
You're muted. That's your realm.
Sorry, I am muted and I was sending a message, so I didn't hear what was asked.
I would like to cast Detect Magic and see what is up with that tattoo. Is it magical? Or is it just a dope tattoo?
So that's a decision that Marlo and I need to decide.
Mm-hmm.
This organization is Marlo's creation. So Marlo, I will give you the power to decide whether or not that tattoo has any magical qualities to it.
Okay, well, with what I know that has happened with the organization, I would probably say in some way Yes.
Can I cast Identify on the tattoo?
I don't know enough about magic to allow. Please don't.
I will not cast Identify because it requires touch and I don't have your consent yet.
Yes. Good
So I
answer.
will wait for later.
That's something that would have to be discussed with people who understand magic, and I don't.
That is
Kayak,
A-okay. I'm getting text messages from my other group. Turns out, they want to start now.
Rude.
I
That is a
know!
good way to end this, then.
Is this a good cliffhanger moment?
Honestly, that kind of works for me because my stomach's doing backflips.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What
Dang
will
it.
happen next week? Will the group ever get paid? Will the group join any somewhat secretive spy organization in order to get information on Crux's family's murder? What will happen? Is the
Who
tattoo magical?
knows?
Find out
I
next week
will.
on Secrets and Spies. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Don't forget
I
to
will
follow,
also
like,
ask you
subscribe,
guys-
click the bell
Huh?
for notifications. Go ahead, Mrs. DM.
I will also offer you guys, since this episode has been purely roleplay, I will offer you guys the ability to continue the conversation in Discord
Ooh,
throughout.
yay!
If you don't want to wait, we can have further conversation there.
Yay! Okay, well, I need to
Cool.
go. You guys have an amazing rest of your day, and enjoy yourselves, alright?
Bye,
Bye!
You too, have fun.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, I am probably going to pop off and lay down and drink a shitload more water like I've already been doing. But yeah.
Good call,
Heard
Bean.
that, man. Get some rest.
Yeah, for real.
All right.
Take care of
Alrighty,
yourself.
well, chat
guys
with you
have
all
fun.
later.
Bye.
To all you viewers out there, we'll catch y'all next week.
Woo.
Bye-bye.
See you.